what I mean? And with that kind of inspiration, we carried it out.
Right.
36 Chambers came, then we did the cow, and then, you know, we attracted the women and children with the cow. You understand? And then after the cow, you know, I was saying like, yo, we need to get the thugs. Meth had the women and children. Wu-Tang had the hip hop. Now how we gonna get the real thugs? Now the real thugs killers that we used to be. What's gonna attract them to listen to us? We make Only Built for Cuban Links. A lot of people don't know that that album was even censored down lyrically because the guards were saying way worse shit than they were saying. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, I can't do that, G, because we still us. People gonna look at it. I didn't want to have too much conflict with righteousness. But at the same time, and I told Ray and Ghost when we made that album, I said, yo, G, this is going to, you know, it's going to bring a lot of people to us, but it's also going to spark a lot of negativity because we'll be building negativity from God's mind. When negativity comes from God's mind, that's when you got Satan himself. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see. So anyway, so that led on, like I said, we put Jizza to get to college, gentlemen. You know what I mean? We put ODB. Basically, we thought he'll get the South, you know what I'm saying, and the brothers who was acting more savage, you know what I'm saying, because he had a certain kind of personality like that, and it happened. Then when Wu-Tang Forever came out and Born God, which means the Born God, the great God is who exists,
and that's what it did.
Exactly,
everybody got touched.
Exactly, and it touched all human families. It wasn't just a black thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the first hip hop was all a black thing. I remember a guy from the Bay Area called me up, a DJ. He was like, yo, what y'all doing? Y'all talking French? Nah, I said, we ain't talking French. I said, we talking French because we telling you you can't party your life away, drink your life away. I said, nah, but what happened to all that? You know, I said, nah, listen, man, ain't that time right now. And so you know what I mean, but what happened, we lost people too. Because some people wanted to keep going wild with it. But it born the whole generation. And for the first time, I'll never forget, going to concerts, seeing Mexicans, white, black, Native Indians, just everybody, all right there, G. And I felt like, oh, Boobaloo, like bong bong, yo. It's like it's real life right there, you know what I mean? We did something special beyond saving our own families and getting out of hell and poverty. We put a spark into the people. Now I come across people every day from whether it's movie directors. I've been approached by doctors. I've been approached by a Wall Street stock guy who walked up to me at a book signing, shook my hand, said, RZA, you made me a millionaire, I want to thank you. And walked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just two more questions and we got to wrap it up.
Okay. The next question is dealing with the knowledge, Papa Wu, freedom, whatnot. Your educator, was it Jizza, a law of justice, or was it freedom? Like, how does freedom?
A law of justice is my enlightener.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Freedom is my older cousin. Freedom is a cousin. He's my older cousin. Freedom was hanging with my mother. He's from that generation. But freedom held me in his arms when I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? Freedom was actually the wisest one out of our family. He didn't give me the knowledge of self, but if it's anybody who enhanced my knowledge and increased it and sent my mind further than any, it was Freedom. Freedom was like, man, freedom is one of the great sciences on earth. You know what I'm saying? The God of wisdom is intensely powerful, God. And he was, you know, remember, me and Dirty probably 14 years old, while the God was probably 25, 30 years old at that time, you know what I mean? But we used to hang around him. And he used to just, you know, we knew I 120, so we was definitely, you know, super powerful. But what the God was saying was it seemed like it was beyond 120. It was world. It was more powerful than that, you know what I mean? So he's the first one to talk about the deportation of the moon. I don't want to get to those degrees because those, not just the plus lesson of it, but also he had a real explanation beyond the plus lesson. The God is a very logical, practical man. So Papa Wu, you know what I mean, was a man that recharged my life, you know what I mean? He recharged it. But wasn't so much what he did for me, really, you know what I mean? Because I was the type of brother that was growing on my own. He always told me that, yo, I'm special. But when the Wu-Tang became famous, and I was doing with the business side of things, I needed somebody who was a strong scientist that could be around the brothers while I had to do what I had to do. And I went to Freedom. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, Free. He had a job working for the transit. He wasn't into the hip-hop shit. He used to wear silk suits and he was a silk suit brother, you know what I mean? And I was like, yo, God, I want you to come and be with us, you know what I mean? and I want you to teach these brothers, because I got a lot of things I got to do in the business world, and I ain't going to be there every day. And he agreed, and I sent him on a tour with Wu-Tang, and he was the one that put a lot of wisdom in their heads every day, you know what I'm saying, every day, you know what I'm saying, and eventually his name became Papa Wu, because also he definitely put a lot of knowledge in the Wu heads, but the Wu is a very group of unique niggas. So they put a lot of shit in his head, where that silk suit shit came off, he started wearing some tees, you know what I'm saying, he got a tattoo, he started getting like that too, because Wu is powerful too, you know what I mean. Look, if you think of the history of Wu-Tang and Shaolin, you see that Shaolin was, you know, you got the abbot and all that and shit, but in Wu-Tang, G, they was on some, you know what I mean, niggas will fuck you up for the fun of it, you know what I mean, so.